Hello everyone, my name is Anya, and today I would like to show you how to make this ruffle scarf with ruffles on both sides of the scarf. The base of the scarf, where I use single crochet, is no wider than my index finger. It looks really nice. It can be used for official occasions as well as just a winter scarf. And the more ruffles you would like to have, just make your stitches tighter. Thank you very much for watching. To make the scarf, I will need two yarns. First one is my ruffle yarn, which I'm going to attach to the main yarn I will work with and I will make my stitches with. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm using white yarn just so you can see easily what I am doing. But I would suggest using very similar, if not the same color, as your ruffle yarn. And we will be working into those spaces at the top of your yarn. And into every space we will make one single crochet for the first round. But first of all, I will need to count 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I will fold this yarn in half. So I have this rough edge at the back of my work. And I will insert my hook into space number 2 and 3. So into this space here at the edge. And I will connect it to the main yarn I'm working with. So yarn over the hook, insert your hook into the space. Yarn over, pull through to secure your yarn. And now I will make single crochet into the space. Insert your hook into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all those loops on your hook. We will do the same into the next 2 spaces. So where you folded your yarn, first and 4th space. So insert the hook into those 2 spaces, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops on your hook. And now we will be working only with 1 loop at a time. And we will be using those spaces at the top of our ruffle yarn as foundation chain. So we will insert the hook into the next space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. We'll insert the hook into the next space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And make as many single crochet as you would like for the length of your shawl. So along this edge of single crochet, it will be the length of your scarf. So make as many as you want, because in the next round we will be working on top of those single crochet. So make just single crochet using those spaces as the top as foundation chain. And I will show you how to start the next round. To start the second round, we will first need to make chain 1. So insert your hook into the next space of your ruffle yarn, and with the main yarn, yarn over, pull through this space and the loop on your hook. And we will turn our work round. And you can decide whether you prefer to work with your yarn on one side, so in front of your work, or at the back of your work. I prefer to have this fancy yarn in front of my work. And we will be doing it with every row from now on. So whatever you decide now, you will have to keep that way up until you reach the desired width of your scarf. Into the same single crochet as we started, we will make single crochet. But first, we will attach this ruffle yarn into the next space, and we will just keep this yarn on our hook. Into the first single crochet, as this first chain one will not count as a stitch, we'll insert the hook into this first single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through all those loops on your hook. So normally, making single crochet, you would have 2 loops, but because you are attaching this extra yarn, you will have 3 loops on your hook. And we will start again. We will insert the hook into the next space of your fancy yarn, and we will make single crochet. So we'll insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on your hook. I will show you again. So insert the hook into the next space, put it on your hook, and now you can see the front of your work. We will insert the hook into the next single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through all the loops on your hook. And one more time, insert your hook into the next space and move it in a way out of your way on the hook. Insert your hook into the next single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all the loops on your hook. And we will do it all along this length of your scarf. I have just a small part, as I'm just showing you, with white yarn, so there is no point of me making the whole scarf. And at the end, finish with single crochet in the last single crochet. And I will show you how to start the next round. We will start this round in exactly the same way as we started the previous round. So insert your hook into the next space and make chain 1. Turn your work round and make sure that your ruffle yarn is in front of your work. And we will insert the hook into the next space, so into the space here, and we will make single crochet in the first single crochet. So we are not counting this chain 1 as a stitch. So make single crochet, pulling through all the loops on your hook. Insert your hook into the next space and make single crochet into the next stitch. Insert your hook into the next space and make single crochet into the next stitch, and carry on like this until you reach the end, and I will show you how to start the next round. We will start this round in exactly the same way, so we will insert the hook into the first available space and we will make chain 1. We will move this ruffle yarn in front of our work, and we will have our main yarn, which we are working with, at the back. We will insert the hook again into the first available space of this ruffle yarn, and we will make single crochet into the first single crochet. So we are not counting this chain 1 as a stitch. And again, insert your hook in front of your work into this ruffle yarn and make single crochet into the next stitch. So into the next stitch. Insert your hook into the next space and make single crochet into the next stitch. Insert your hook into the next space and make single crochet into the next stitch. And carry on all the way around and just repeat those, well, exactly the one row all the way around, so to the width of your scarf. And you will have ruffles on both sides of your scarf. And I will show you how to change yarn, how to add a new ruffle yarn to the project, as you might need more than one. I will start attaching new yarn when I have only 6 spaces at the top of my ruffle yarn left. So I need 6 spaces, and what I'm going to do, I will grab the new yarn and I will count 4 spaces first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will fold this yarn in half, having this rough edge underneath. And into the spaces, folded spaces 2 and 3, let me just grab them correctly, I will be putting those 2 spaces first. So I put them on my finger so I do not lose it. I will insert my hook into the next available space of the ruffle yarn I am working and I'm finishing. And I will insert those 2 loops, number 3 and 4, of your folded new yarn on my hook as well. And I will make single crochet into the next stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, and now pull through all those loops on your hook. It is still single crochet, but you are attaching all those loops. And insert your hook into the next available space of the yarn you are finishing, and insert your hook into the yarn you are attaching now, into those loops 1 and 4 of this folded beginning. So through both loops, put it on the hook and make single crochet into the next stitch. So make single crochet and again pull through all the loops on your hook. We have attached a new yarn, and now we will fold our old yarn again in half. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 spaces. I will fold it in half, and again this rough edge goes underneath. I will insert my hook into the spaces 1 and 4, so first 2 loops, and then insert my hook into the next space of the yarn I am attaching. And I will make single crochet, just making sure that everything is nice. I will make single crochet into the next stitch. Just take those rough edges away and make single crochet. Pull through all those loops on your hook. Let me just pull this yarn a little bit, and I will insert my hook where you have this folded yarn which you are finishing into those loops 2 and 3. and this is last time you are going to work with the old yarn, insert your hook into the next space of the new yarn you are attaching and make single crochet into the next single crochet, again pulling through all those loops on your hook. And now we will be working only with the new yarn. So insert your hook into the next space and make single crochet into the next single crochet, and carry on working with the new yarn. And I will show you how to finish off this scarf. When I have reached the required width of my scarf, I will need to finish the project. And I will do it when I have only 2 single crochet left on my scarf. And what I'm going to do, I will count 4 spaces at the top of this ruffle yarn. 2, 3, and 4. And I will need those spaces, so I will cut my yarn after those 4 spaces. Let me just take this yarn away. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing as I was doing when attaching a new yarn. So I will fold this yarn in half. So first space meets with the last one, and this rough edge is underneath. I will insert my hook into this space, and I will make single crochet into the next stitch, pulling through all those loops on my hook. Now I will insert my hook into last 2 spaces which are folded, and I will make single crochet in the last single crochet, again pulling through all those loops on your hook. Make chain 1 to secure your yarn. You can make chain 2. I prefer with this yarn to make chain 2, but you do not have to. Cut your main yarn you were working with off and pull through. Weave in this end, and your scarf will be ready with ruffles on each side of your scarf.